Hey guys, today I have another update for my everything I have pan on in my collection. I'm filming this right after I did my intro, so I don't know if this is going to be a month later or a week later. You guys are letting me know in the comments of my last video if you want to see this as like a series, a monthly update, or part 1, part 2. Part 3. So anyway, we're just gonna hop in and talk about what I have pan on. So I pulled out another handful of things to talk about. We still have a lot in this bucket to go through. So guys, there's gonna be like, let me get comfy here. There's gonna be like probably 5 of these videos. That's a lot of stuff I have pan on, and it's mostly eyeshadow, thanks to my Pan Those Eyeshadows project. Okay, let's get into it. So, like I said, it's mostly eyeshadow. I have 3 products I pulled out that are not eyeshadows. So let's do those first. Typically with like blush, bronzer, highlighter, powder, that kind of stuff, I typically will just keep using it until it's gone, which is why I mostly have just my pans in eyeshadows. So let's get these 3 out of the way first. First, we have my Becca bronzer. This is the Shadow and Light Bronze and Contour Perfector, and this was in my rolling project pan for a little while, and I just wanted to hit pan on it, which clearly I did. I had a ton of use on this naturally, so I think this is only in that project for like a month to try to actually hit the pan on, and I did, and I love this bronzer. I don't think I've pulled this out since then, but maybe I'll pull this guy out soon to work on because I really like that one. And then we have 2 highlighters. We have my Mary Luminizer, and this again obviously has pan, since that's what we're here to talk about. This was in my rolling project pan as well, and I wanted to again just hit pan on that one. This one again, like the Becca bronzer, had a lot of natural use on it, and I just wanted to hit pan on it. So there we go. And then the last highlighter is my Revlon Peach Glow highlighter. And this was in like my very first videos that I've ever posted on YouTube, like what, 2-3 years ago? I don't even remember when I started doing videos, but we had this in my rolling project pan, and yeah, we have some pan on there. I've used this a little bit since, but honestly not too much, so I need to pull this guy out. All right, the rest are eyeshadows, so let's just hop right in. Let's start with all the cream eyeshadows I have pulled out, and then we'll get into the palettes. So you guys do know that I have pan on all of my ColourPop Super Shock shadows, so they're all going to be in here, except for I think like 2. I think I have 2 that I don't have pan on, 2 or 3. I think it's only 2. Yeah, and you'll see one of them in a Project 5 Uses update. One of them is right here. I haven't used it yet. I got those at a garage sale. They're free, I think, free or 25 cents or something. So I cleaned them up. They're pretty dry. And I sanitized them and everything. But yeah, they're pretty dry and like old. So they're not gonna hit pan like a fresh one. Fresh ones I can hit pan on in like 5 uses. Anyway, ramble tangent over. Let's get into the ColourPop I have here. I have 4 of them pulled out. We have Haze, which is a ultra glitter. And this is what it looks like. It's a light pink with a purple and pink glitter reflect. Really pretty. I'm gonna try not to say that about everything. And then we have Fluffy, which is another ultra glitter. If I can open it, I try to shut these really tight so they don't dry out, but here is Fluffy. This one is just like a coppery brown, and then it has purple glitter in it as well. I don't know if you can see the purple glitter. All right, then we have Revolution. This one I think they were all in my project pan at one point because I was trying to hit pan on them if they didn't already have pan from my Project 5 uses. So you've probably seen them all in one of those videos, but this is Revolution. It is like a really pretty mauvey purple, and this is another Ultra Glitter. And then the last one I have is IRL, and this is another Ultra Glitter. I tend to go for Ultra Glitters because they're such pretty toppers. And this one is like the green, yellow, gold that shifts like a red. Another shade of a green, bluish purple. Like, it's just so cool. This one I really like. And there you can tell I've used a lot of this one. Really, really pretty. I said it again. All right, and the last cream eyeshadow I pulled out is a color tattoo, and this is the Inked in Pink. I haven't used these in a while either. They're probably pretty dried out. But we have some nice pan in there. I used these color tattoos like crazy in high school, and I think I bought this for like my junior prom. That was a long time ago. We're just gonna close that guy up and set it over here. Okay, let's get into powder eyeshadow. Let's see. All of them except for 2 are from my Pan Those eyeshadows. So let's do the other 2 first, I guess. We have my Too Faced Chocolate Chip Palette, and this was in my whole collection project pan. And we have pan on, what is it, Exotica? Yeah, Exotica right here at the bottom. This is a really pretty like rose gold lid color. That palette smells so good. Even just like closing it, I got a whiff of chocolate. All right, the next one is my Naked Urban Decay Basics, and this was in my rolling project pan where I completely used up the shade WOS, which was just a matte cream like setting shade. All right, and then the next 5 are from, I might pull out a couple more things. I'll try to stop around like 15 minutes, so we'll see. Okay, the next is my Too Faced Peanut Butter and Honey palette, and we had the shade Honey Buns. This was in my Pan Those eyeshadows. Look at tiny, tiny little pan. This was in my Pan Those eyeshadows like when I first started it, so I didn't have a 30 use rule, and this was in for like 6 months or something like that, maybe even longer. I feel like it was almost a year, just for that tiny little baby pan. So Too Faced is very hard to hit pan on, and yeah, I don't really want to do that again, which is why I started that 30 use goal. All right, next we have my Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics, and we have pan on the shade Nudie, which I used as a just lid setting shade and transition color. I just kind of did it all in one. Okay, then we have Tarte. This is the BU Naturally palette, and we have pan on the shade Earthy, which was a nice lid color. I almost said really pretty. All right, 2 more. We might pull out a couple things. We're at like 9 minutes right now. We have my Fenty Beauty Moroccan Spice palette, and we have pan on the shade Nuts and Dates. This was a pretty recent one. Here it is down here, just a tiny little pinprick of a pan, and then I used it a few more times after that, which actually kind of covered up the pan a little bit more. So it's hard to see, but we do have pan in that guy. You can see it better from farther away. This palette's really pretty. Oh my gosh, I said it again. But I like this palette a lot. All right, and then we have the BoxyCharm in Pure palette, and we have pan on the shade Perfect, which is down here. Another lid setting shade. I think this was in my Pan Those eyeshadows for like just 1 month. I think it only took me like less than 10 uses on that guy because I already had a really big dip on that one. Let's pull out a couple more things. I have my box right here. All right, I just grabbed two random ones. We have my Lorac Pro 2 palette. This palette is like my most used palette ever. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pans in here. Yeah, and I'm really close on Snow. So we completely used up Buff. We have pan on Nectar, Mocha, Rosé, and Beige. Very stunning. I didn't say pretty that time. But yeah, this is one of my most used palettes. I really like this one. And then we have my Cargo Wonderlust palette, another from my Pan Those eyeshadows. We have the Silver shade in Light. I'm like really gravitating towards this one, Festival. This like mossy green. I have green on today, which I don't usually go for green, but it's been like catching my eye recently. Let's do a couple more. Why not? All right, last 3. We have my Tartelette Tease palette, and I completely used up the shade Whisper, which was another matte cream setting shade. I go through those pretty quickly. Not like super quickly, but I like will focus on one at a time. So it seems like I go through them pretty quickly. And then we have my Makeup Forever Artist palette. What is this? Palette 9 Artist Shadow. Okay. And we have pan on the purple color. This was in my Pan Those eyeshadows. I used that as a liner. That periwinkle is so pretty. But we have pan on that guy. And then last palette, this will be the last one for today. We have my Revolution Makeup Redemption Eyeshadow Palette Iconic 3. That's a name. We have pan on this like taupey purpley color. And this again was also in my Pan Those eyeshadows as well. And I think I used that as a liner mostly. But that is going to be everything we're going to talk about in this video. I'm probably just going to keep it rolling and finish off the rest of this box. But yeah, let me know again in this video if you want to see another part, like, well, that would be what, part 3. Let me know if you want to see part 3 like now or in a month. So yeah. All right. I feel like I've been talking so fast. I hope you guys liked this video. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe down below for more. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.